Oké, hey hallo allemaal, welkom weer bij Sweet Volley High. Aflevering 4 alweer, jezus. We rollen er doorheen. Ik was bezig met de Nanami-route volgens mij. Ik heb de... hoe heet ze ook weer? De Yuka-route natuurlijk al gedaan, die is best wel slecht afgelopen. Als je het nog kan herinneren. Van wat er was gebeurd. Juist. In ieder geval, Nanami-route, ik heb het idee dat deze zich in twee splitst. Net als die van die jongen. Aangezien we actueel nog 4 endings hebben. Je hebt de Nanami-ending. De ending van dat ene meisje. Je hebt met die jongen, die Yuichi. En je hebt nog een solo-ending. Waarbij je dus zomaar met geen één van hun allemaal ergens komt. Dus de Nanami-ending. Deze kan zich ook in 2 splitsen dus. Basically, we gaan door. So, what are we going to be doing today, Grandpa? Oh, Aya-chan, you're not hurting? Oh, I am. Yesterday really hurt. Good. If you're ever in a tournament or even more, if you make it to the Olympics, you won't always have the time you need to fully rest. So today we're going to do exactly the same thing. Are you serious? Absolutely. I won't take any sass from you either. Are you a man or a mouse? Grandpa, I'm a girl. And a cute one at that. Aya-chan, ho 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 ho. Dat was ik helemaal vergeten. Dat is natuurlijk hij. Jesus. But in all seriousness, you have to follow my instructions. We'll get you fighting fit and ready for those trials. Yes, sir. So I went at it again. Even from the first sprint, my body was screaming the beat to stop. But I realized Grandpa was right. It's not like during regular seasons, where there's at least a week between games. During trial season, it all happens within 2 weeks. I need to play my best from the first trial to the last. So I continued to run and run and run. On my 20th lap, I knew I was slowing down. I could see the riding crop in Grandpa's hand. I approached the line. He tightened his grip. Too slow. And he swung the crop. I immediately jumped to the right, out of arm's reach. Nope, you're too slow. If you got to bounce around like a bunny, you've got energy to run. Get going. Yes, sir. I was exhausting, but it was exhausting, but I could tell it would all be worth it. I just have to hang on to the trim. Jesus. Here you go, yeah? Some fresh tea. Oh, thanks, Grandpa. So what did you want to do this evening? Well, maybe I should cook for us. Oh, a splendid idea. What did you have in mind? Curry? Yes, rice and chicken, always a good combination. Great, I'll get to it. As I stood in the kitchen, slicing up the chicken into chunks for the curry, I wondered what life might be like this time next year. Things are already vastly different from what I expected even a year ago. I had no idea what I'd be doing now. Now, I know I want 2 things more than anything. Volleyball and Nanami. The longer I spend out there, the more I realize I miss spending time with her. I'd be sending her mails back and forth a little, but being apart made me realize how much I want to see her. I'm really looking forward to seeing her when I get home. Alright, Aya, ready for today's lesson? I think so. No running today. Instead, I'm going to teach you pilots. Pilots? What's that? It's hard to explain. Easier to do. So, why don't you just stand in the grass over there? Good. Now lie down flat on your back. Listen to my instruction carefully, as breathing is very important. Here like it is in Tai Chi, okay? Now bring your legs straight up. Good. Now bend the knee until your feet are level with the ground. That's it. Next, raise your shoulders and neck up so you can see me. Good. Now keeping your arms straight. I want you to raise them and lower them. Inhale and start raising your arms for 5 counts. Good. Now exhale and lower your arms. Now, that's it. Now keep going until you hit 100. Don't give me that look. 100. Okay, good job. How do you feel? My heart is beating like crazy. It's still tough doing the motions with your arms and keeping your legs still. Yep, this exercise is meant to get your blood flowing. We'll do this at the start of every pilot session. Next, let's try something a little tougher. Grandpa ran me through 5 different pilots exercises, from leg circles to this word kicking and throwing kind of motion. I don't think my body has ever moved through these positions before. This is a lot of work. This is all to work your core muscles, keep your muscles even, and most importantly, improve your breathing technique. The more oxygen you get inside you, the better your muscles are going to work. How did it feel, Aya? Really good. I can tell I'm going to be a little sore tomorrow, but it feels great so far. Oh, you might be more than a little sore. I doubt you even ever worked out like that. But it's okay. We can take a rest day if you need to. Right. In the end, Grandpa wasn't wrong. I felt older than him the next day, like I could barely move. Bending, moving my legs, everything was stiff and hurt. Over the next few weeks, he trained me in more plays, even threw in some yoga poses that were good for breathing, posture, and balance like the warrior pose. I could tell this was having a dramatic impact on me. I felt like every muscle was becoming rock solid. Like I was fine-tuning my muscle engine, ready for the big race. I started to truly feel like I was ready. Ready for anything. Ik weet niet waarom, maar het voelde vorige aflevering een klein beetje ook alsof ik out of breath was de hele tijd. En ik weet niet hoe het komt. Het kan zijn omdat ik een vest aan heb. Het kan zijn omdat ik iedere keer ook van de trap nog mogen gekomen net voor de recording. Want ik doe natuurlijk helemaal niks aan sport. En ik heb ook het idee dat ik daarom heel snel over mijn woorden struikel. En nu gaat het alweer iets beter. Terwijl ik eigenlijk precies hetzelfde heb gedaan. Dus ik weet niet wat de fuck, maar whatever. Het gaat nu goed. Dus dat is de bedoeling. You've done a great job You've done a great job over the past few weeks, Aya. Is there anything specific you wanted to do for your last day here? No, nothing special. Just keep up the work. I can tell I'm improving. I just know it. I can tell too, Aya. I'm proud of you. Thanks. And as I said it, I'm going to confess to Naomi when I get home too. Oh, well, good for you, Aya. You'll be sure she treats you well. Oh, I'm sure she will. Summer came and went in the blink of an eye. I was so focused on training, I didn't get much time to really relax and enjoy the scenery. But that's fine, I don't want to stop the momentum from the end of the season. I want to hit the ground running when I get home. I mean, that's the most important thing right here now, not relaxing out there. Tomorrow I'm heading home. I'll miss Grandpa of course, but I'm excited to get started. I'm nervous too. Being nervous is natural, right? Alright, Aya, you'll be okay from here. Grandpa, I know the way. You didn't have to walk with me. Well, sure I did. I'm going to miss you, Aya-chan. He gave me a hug back. He gave me a huge hug and kissed me on the cheek. As he pulled back, it looked like he had some tears in his eyes. Good luck. Come back next year, okay? I will, Grandpa. I promise. Have a safe trip. Get going or you'll miss your train. Ho 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 ho. Goodbye, Grandpa. As I watched him walk away, I heard the train sound its horn in the distance. This is a small country station, so I figured it's probably my train. I better get going. Back to the city, lots of people here, as usual. To my surprise, there were a high-pitched voice getting above all the hustle and bustle. Oh god. Aya! Harry, what a surprise, how are you? I'm great, how are you, Aya? Going somewhere? Actually, coming home. I spent summer with my grandpa in the countryside. Wow, lucky. Did you have a good summer, Harry? Yeah, I suppose. I managed to find a job. Oh, you did? I thought you didn't even have time for a part-time job in the evenings. Well, I don't.
Wow.
Oh. Sorry, dat... kan ik...
Well.
I don't. I'm quitting school. Really? Wow, that's a big step. Yep, sure is. But I'm needed at home. I don't really have much of a choice. But hey, now that you're back in town, we should go to the arcade sometime. I like that. We should go when I'm done with my trials. Oh, you're going without me, right? That'd be so much fun. Yeah, it'll be nice. Heh, you know she likes you, right? What? You mean you haven't noticed? I always saw her staring at you. Harry. I gotta run, Aya. Gotta get home. But good luck, and come in when your trials are done, okay? Okay, see you soon. Maybe I should call Nanami tonight. To arrange plans for next week. I need to tell her how I feel after all, and we've got trials to do. Mom was obviously still waking up when I got home. Busy night last night? Oh yeah, something like that. Want me to make some tea? Get some aspirin? You're a good girl, thank you. I went into the kitchen to get the scuttle started. I can tell she needs a little pick-me-up today. She looks awful. How was your trip? It was good, I learned a lot from Grandpa. I had no idea he was so serious about fitness and stuff. Oh yeah, always tried to get me to join in. It wasn't gonna happen. So what's next? You have your trials coming up. Yeah, they start in a couple days. Actually, I've got to call Nanami tonight to set everything up. Oh, Nanami, huh? How's that going? Oh, you know. Oh, my little girl is growing up so fast. Oh, 11 minuten. Jesus. Stop it, Mom. Okay, just promise me you won't rush into anything, okay? I mean, thankfully, it's not like you can get pregnant, but... Mom, drink your tea already. Thanks, Aya. We sat in silence for a few moments. I could tell Mom wasn't really in the mood for talking. She then went to the bathroom. Hopefully a shower will make her feel better. In the meantime, I should probably give Nanami a call.
Aya!
Does it mean you're back at home? Yep, sure does. Great, we definitely need to catch up. I agree. We need to sort things out for the tryouts, right? Well, yeah, but I missed you. We need to really catch up. Well, okay, what did you have in mind? Oh, I haven't done that far yet. Well, how about we go for drinks? Drinks? You meet to a bar? Sure, why not? I went a few times with you, and it was fun. It'll be something new for us. Well, okay, I'm game. Mail me the address and I'll see you tomorrow. Right, have a good night. You too. Oh wow, I mean, now it sounds like we're going on a date. I mean, I was going to tell her my real feelings soon, but is it too soon? I decided to try and not overthink it. I rummaged around in the freezer until I found some salmon I could cook for dinner tonight. A little reminder of my time in the country. I'd arranged to meet Nanami near the bar. I looked it up online, it said it was a good spot for a first date. Which, I guess, I was secretly hoping it was. It was a warm night out, being in the middle of summer, so I didn't need a jacket. I decided to make myself pretty tonight, and I even borrowed one of my mom's dresses. That wasn't my choice, she insisted. So I made sure to warn Nanami as well. Then from the down streets I saw her walk toward me. She was wearing a cute white dress, with black ribbons and accents. Lessons of whatever. It suited her perfectly well. It suited her perfectly and, well, she looked stunning in it. It was as if dresses were invented just to complement her legs and figure. Then she saw me waving and started to run toward me. She looked happy to see me. But as she got closer, she didn't slow down, and the next thing I knew, she was kissing me, right in the middle of the street. Dit is actueel een plaatje dat je ziet op Steam en op de pagina. Dus. At first I was a little confused as to what was happening, but I realized that she liked me too, so I kissed her back. I grabbed her hand and took it in mine as we kissed again and again. My heart was racing, my palms were sweaty and I was shaking with excitement. I was kissing her, the girl I had a crush on for the past year. Jesus. After a couple of minutes, Nanami looked down at the feet.
Sorry, but I knew if I didn't do it right away, I'd be too nervous.
You're silly, but how did you know?
How did I know? Know what?
That I liked you too. Her cheeks flushed red again. She's awfully easy to embarrass.
Well, I didn't. But I thought if I didn't try, I'd never know.
Of course I like you. You're sweet, caring, and cute. I kissed her after I said it. She squeezed my hand tighter as I landed in, whatever. It felt like the entire world was melted away when I kissed her. I could taste the lip gloss on her lips, feel the breeze in the air. It was as if we were the only people in the entire universe at that moment. It just felt right. You're silly. You really gonna tell that I liked you?
No, I mean, I didn't even know if you were, you know.
I'm not anything. All I know is I really like you, Nanami. That's good enough for me.
I like you too, Aya.
I decided to kiss her one more time. I could still taste the peach flavor from her lip gloss. Shall we get going? I'm really looking forward to tonight now.
Me too.
So I took her hand and we walked down the street together, smiling at each other. We had a wonderful night. We just talked and talked. I was surprised to learn that Nanami was a beer drinker. I'm looking forward to learning even more things about her in the future. Morning, Aya. I've been up for a while. Today was the first day of tryouts. Morning, Mom. There's some tea and rice ready if you want. Mom made a grunting sound and went over to the kitchen. She's not entirely human for the first little while after she gets in from work. But I'd done my stretch and exercises and was feeling good to go. So, you're all set for today? This tea is good, thank you. Yep, I'm all set. I'm meeting Nanami at the tryouts. Oh yeah, I forgot to ask. How'd your little date night go the other day? It was good. What? That's it? Good, that's all I get. Come on, Aya. Details. Well, when we went up, she was in the gorgeous little dress and she just ran up to me and kissed me. Really? Oh, Aya, that's so cute. Good for you. So when do I get to meet her, huh? You have to bring her over sometime. Wait, I know. I have the night off. Why don't you bring her over after your tryouts today? I guess I'd have to see if she's busy. Oh please, she's obviously keen on you. Just let her come, okay? Now you get going. You don't want to be late now. Oh, what did you drink? Wine? Beer. Oh, I like her already. Okay, see you later, Aya. Good luck. Thank you. Today's trial is for Hisamitsu. They're one of the top clubs right now and have really dominated for the past 10 years. This one certainly is going to be easy. Already? I guess. I'm nervous. I don't really know what to expect. You'll be fine. Like I said, we'll likely go through some training drills, then be rotated in and out of a competitive game. It's not guaranteed we'll be playing together, so just do your best. I'm with you, okay? With that, she grabbed my hand and gave me a squeeze. I smiled back at her. Right, with you by my side, how can we lose? Well, that's not quite what I was going for, but close enough. We made our way through the school gate and toward the gym hall. It was a little strange being back like this. After all, our school time was over now. We wouldn't be attending classes here when they start in nearly a month. Now I'd set my mind to being a professional volleyball player. I had to get my mind in the game. I squeezed Nanami's hand in determination as we entered the gym. Ik heb ook het woord determination in één keer goed gekregen, holy shit. Dat is mij de laatste tijd nog niet gebeurd met moeilijkere woorden in dit spel. Anyway, it felt good on the way back, like we were playing a home game against others. I recognized 1 or 2 players here from the other school teams. Others seemed a bit older. Nanami and I got signed in and started warming up in our usual spot. Right, everyone, gather around. Thank you for attending for today's tryout for Hisamitsu. As you know, we're a club with a rich history and track record of success. We're looking for up-and-coming players who will add to our depth and become the stars of tomorrow, ensuring we stay competitive for years to come. Of course, relocation and travel will be necessary as we're not based locally, but we can talk about all that when the time comes. Behind me are the other members of the coaching team. They'll be putting you through your paces today in a series of practice drills. After 30 minutes, we'll start 2 competitive games. Please line up as you call your name. Asakawa, line 1, Mizuki, line 2. Eventually, after all the names has been read, it looked like me and Nanami were in separate groups, but this is all just practice drills. Hopefully we'll be together later. Okay, group 2, you're with me. If you're not familiar with passing drills, I'm here to get you familiar. Okay, have to focus. This is what makes count. The groups run through the exercise together. I sometimes got a brief glimpse of Nanami from across the room. She had her serious face on. She was really going for it. I felt like I was doing well. Passing was the weakest part of my game, but I kept up with the others. We did a few different types of exercises, even some laps of the gym to test out the fitness levels. I was out of the pack. I was in great shape. Good job everyone, stay in your groups and line up on the benches. We'll be using these groups to play a couple of short competitive games. Crap, looks like we weren't going to be together after all. You'll be substituted in and out on the fly by our coaching team. We'll make sure everyone gets equal playing time. Let's get you lined up. The game itself went okay too. They put me in the right, which secondly was out of position for me, but I set up a few good balls and made some key blocks. I wasn't on the court with Nanami. I was thankful for that, and I prepared myself for what might happen if we had to play against each other. After the trial, we all headed back to our locker room to get changed. So, how do you think you got on? Okay, I mean, I was out of position, but I did okay.
Yeah.
I was wondering about it. Did you tell them you play in front? I didn't think I could. Should I have? Well, of course, but never mind. I'm sure you did well. The other players are really good too. I was surprised at how high the level of play was. Yeah, me too. It was tougher than I thought it would be. It's okay, consider this a warm-up. There's a lot more trials over the next couple of weeks. Right. I started getting changed, getting back to my regular clothing. All of a sudden I realized I was standing there, in my underwear. Nami was obviously trying not to stare. She was blushing as usual. I felt a little self-conscious of myself, but decided to just grin and bear it. Oh come on, it's nothing you haven't seen before. Well, yeah, but now it's all different. Different how? Don't make me say it. Sometimes your shyness got in the way of our communication effectively. It really was adorable. I think I know what she was getting at, but I want to see how far I can take this. Nanami, I really have no idea what you mean. She came close to whisper my ear, hushed and quietly. Because you're really sexy. Now it was my time to get my face right. I giggled nervously, and she giggled at me. Now it's your turn. What? Haha, you're easy to embarrass, Nanami. It's so cute. Hey, no fair. Oh shoot, I totally forgot. My mom said she'd come over to dinner tonight. For dinner tonight. Are you free? Wow, I'd love to. That sounds like fun. You always talk about her. Good, she really wants to meet you. Wait, so she... Yeah, I told her. I noticed everyone else has filtered out the locker room while we're talking. It was just us. I mean, you are my girlfriend, right? Right. She had a huge smile on her face. She was absolutely beaming. If we're going for dinner with your mum though, you should probably get dressed. Oh, right. We laughed, finished changing, and headed back to my house. We held hands, we walked. The sun was shining down on us. It was a beautiful day, and without much awkwardness, I had a girlfriend to introduce to my mom. Today was turning out to be pretty special. Mom and buzzing, I could smell food. The chances of her having cooked it herself, however, were very, very low. Come in, welcome to my home, Nanami. Oh goodness, it's so traditional. Rental apartment. Oh shit. Rental apartments in Tokyo are so modern. It's been a long time since I've been in a traditional home. I feel like I should be wearing a fancy yukata or something. I have one you can borrow. You look adorable in a yukata, hehe. Ah yeah, is that you? Yeah, it's us. Welcome, welcome. Hi, I'm Nanami Ebihara. It's nice to meet you. She gave a bow. Wow. She gave a bow. It was adorable. I'd forgotten she was all about airs and graces in front of new people. Gotta make sure she's relaxed, otherwise she'll become a nervous wreck. Mom, this is my girlfriend, Nanami. Well, now you did tell me she was so polite, but no need for that here, sweetheart. Call me Ryoko. I've been wanting to meet you for so long, Nanami-chan. Can I get you a beer? Yes, please. Good girl. Sit. Let me make a fuss over you. Help yourself to the food. I was right. Definitely takeout, but I'm not complaining. It's not often we get to eat fancy sushi like this. Is this from your work, Mom? Sure is. Now make sure Nanami gets some of the fatty tuna. It's to die for. As Mom went into the kitchen to grab drinks, I whispered into Nanami's ear, Hey, you doing okay? Yeah, just a little nervous, I guess. This is nice though, isn't it? Kinda feels like we're a normal couple. We are a normal couple, silly. Right. Here you are. Drinks up, girls. Cheers. I could tell Mom was really relishing the opportunity to be a host and a few drinks with us. Nanami was right, it was nice, and it did feel like we were just a normal couple. Cheers! We sat back instead of making a dent in the sushi platter Mom had laid out for us. It was delicious, as always, so many different kind of rolls. Mom was right, the tuna was amazing. This is delicious, Ryoko. I mentioned this came from your workplace. Are you a chef? Haha, oh no dear. That is all the cooking at home. I'm a hostess there, but I take my job very seriously. So yeah, you do all the cooking at home. Maybe you can give me some tips. I'm not exactly the best cook. Of course I can. I leaned over and quickly kissed her on her cheek. She's so good when she gets shy, and I just can't help myself. Then Mom let out a squeal of delight. You two are cute. Too cute. Okay, we need to take a photo right now. She whipped out the smartphone and started snapping. Nanami looked away nervously, but she couldn't hit the red glow that came over her face. Oh come on now, Nanami, no need to be shy, get a little closer. I kissed her on the cheek and Nanami put her arms around me and smiled for the camera. There we are. Oh, you two are so adorable. Nanami stayed close to me while we ate the rest of the sushi and continued drinking. Mom occasionally giggled and snapped another photo of us. You girls need another drink. No, I'll go get some. Sit back down, Nanami. You're a guest. You stay right where you are. Then she got up and skipped to the kitchen. She was really enjoying this. Your mom is really nice, Aya. She's not too much to handle. She shook her head and smiled at me. No, this is exactly what I wanted. Thank you. It was her turn to kiss me on the cheek. Am I to turn to blush? Het is ook wel een beetje lastig. Ik zit ook met een lichte verkoudheid. Dus dat maakt het ook wel lastiger om het goed te spreken. Het voelt soms echt alsof ik woorden gewoon totaal niet uitspreek. Of dat ik gewoon bepaalde woorden gedeeltelijk niet uitspreek. Het is gewoon, ik hoor ze wat slechter. En ik denk ook wel dat het uiteindelijk in de video zelf gewoon of niet te horen is, of gewoon totaal wegvalt, of whatever. I laid my hand on her shoulder and snuggled into her. She was warm, and I could smell a hint of coconut from her hair. Oh, okay, stay right there. One more photo. We continued to drink, and the room was filled with laughter. Mom told stories of customers at her job, and we told Mom about today's tryouts. After a few more drinks, my mom suggested Nanami should stay for the night. Just no funny business, okay? I need my beauty sleep. Now I'm going to get ready for bed. Nanami and I looked at each other and giggled. Truthfully, I hadn't thought that far ahead. Though I was certainly thinking about it now. It's a good thing Nanami has her own place. We finished drinks and get ready for bed. We had extra bedding, so Nanami had her own place to sleep. After we'd finished setting up, Nanami came over to me, put her hands on my waist and whispered into my ear, I wish you were at my place and not at yours, then I'd have you all to myself. I immediately got butterflies in my stomach. Obviously the drinks had given her a little more courage. I responded by getting a little closer to her, as Nanami is a little taller than me and couldn't help but have my eyes drawn to the direction of her breast. That would be very nice right now. Nanami leaned in to kiss me. I could taste the beer on her breath as her tongue touched mine. Jeez, dit gaat heel erg ver. I pressed up against her and kissed her deeper. I ran my head up the crease in the middle of her back. Hey, no funny business, honestly, girls. Me and Nanami giggled at each other and got ourselves ready for bed. As I lay down trying to sleep, I realized this was the first time I'd ever spent the entire day with Nanami. That was a comforting thought as I drifted off to sleep. I was the first to wake up. Nanami was still asleep. When I say the first, looks like Mom has already started her day. Strange, she's usually the one to sleep in, and I don't hear her anywhere. Oh, maybe she's trying to give us alone time. After all, she doesn't know about Nanami's living situation. Nanami, good morning. I leaned over and kissed her gently on the forehead. Oh, good morning. Did you sleep well? Yeah, thanks. Would you like some tea? Sure, but can I take a shower first? I feel like I could use one. Sure, I'll come with you and grab some towels and stuff for you. I rolled up the futons loosely and placed them by the side of the room. I set up the kettle and took Nanami towards the bathroom. So, feel free to use any of the shampoo that you find. I'll show you where the towels are. I opened the door and the last thing I expected to see. That was my mom, almost entirely naked in front of me and Nanami. For a split second we all froze in a place while the reality of the situation set in. Another split second later it all kicked off. Mom yelled in surprise, but I didn't really try too hard to cover herself up. Instead she just looked at us disapprovingly and said, "Do you mind? I'm getting changed here, girls." I'm sorry. Sorry. With that, we shut the door and ran away as fast as we could. It's not the first time myself and Mom must cross paths in the bathroom, but it's the first time with company. Awkward doesn't even begin to describe it. The worst part is that we're going to Mom a little alone time, but I suppose it could be helped. Nanami smiled at me and then started laughing. It was infectious and I started to laugh and I started laughing too. Oh my god, that was so embarrassing. I know, right? I almost died. Now I know where your curves come from, Aya. Nanami. What, you're my girlfriend? I'm allowed to compliment you. We started laughing again, this time uncontrollably. If we were on the floor, we should be rolling around like idiots. After a while, Mom came out of the bathroom and Nanami went to take a shower. I do hope you remember to knock next time, Aya. I didn't think you were home, I'm sorry. Oh, it's okay. Nanami sent me an excuse. I can see why you like her so much, Aya. You two really make a good couple. You don't mind? Mind what? The blank expression on Mom's face said it all. She really didn't care I was dating a girl. We'd never really discussed that sort of thing, and I guess now I know why. Mom simply doesn't care. I'm probably quite lucky. I bet not everyone has it as easy. It does make me happy though. Never mind, Mom. I'm going to walk Nanami back to the train station soon, okay? Sure, sweetie. I have some laundry to do before work anyway. You girls go have fun. Shortly afterward, Nanami and I said our goodbyes to Mom and we headed to the station.
Hey, I really had fun last night, you know? Thank you.
You're welcome. I just like spending time with you like that. I know we've been pretty busy recently, but it was nice to take some time off.
Yeah, it was.
Well, what are you doing for the rest of the day?
I'm sorry, I have work to catch up on. With the tryouts, I've not had much time for it. They've been relying on me, and now I'm behind on my work.
You should have said, if you were busy, you didn't need to.
No, I wanted to spend time with you. I'll arrange something next time, okay? I want to spend a lot more time with you. I really like you, Aya.
I like you too, Nanami. I gave her a quick kiss, she smiled back at me. I got the feeling that this was becoming something special.
Mail me later, okay?
Okay, I will, I promise. I watched her walk to a platform and made my own way back home. En daarmee sluiten we de eerste helft van deze sessie af. Oftewel, tweede helft komt zo meteen. En we gaan wel zien wat de status brengt. In ieder geval, tot bij het volgende stukje. Alright, iets van 24 uur ben ik weer. Ik heb eventjes een hele dag pauze ertussen genomen, aangezien mijn stem dood ging. Nog steeds is mijn stem redelijk dood, zoals nu eigenlijk nog erger. Maar ik wilde het toch even gaan afmaken, dus... Nou, we gaan verder met waar we gebleven waren en... we zien waar we eindigen met de verhaallijn van Nanami. In ieder geval, the next day we booked in for another tryout. In fact, we have booked quite a lot over the next few days. We're doing all of the top teams and more. We want to give ourselves the best chance of making it into a team. Any team would do. We just knew that we wanted to keep playing the sport that we both loved so much. We've been sending a lot of mails back and forth. I really feel like I understand the passion for volleyball more than ever. Of course, it was nice to trade selfies and flirt with her too. We started messaging all the time when we weren't together. It felt like we couldn't get enough of each other. Today's tryout was for the Rockets. I was hoping I'd be able to apply the lesson I learned previously and have a good day today. We signed in and waited for the trial to start. You ready? Looks like it's about to begin. Yeah, I'm as prepared as I can be. Don't forget, let them know your position. You definitely play better in front. Yeah, I'll make sure. Alright everyone, thanks for coming. Let me explain a little about the history of our team. Oh... Was every tryout going to follow the same sort of routine? I mean, it's okay, that's okay, but I did my team research ahead of time. I already know this stuff. As the trial progressed, Nanami and I got paired on the same team. We had a few good moves and scored a few points together. It was nice. It felt just like the old days. I wish we could play like this together all the time. It would be amazing if we both made the same team. Overall, the trial went really well, so we headed to Most Burger after to grab a bite to eat. I've never actually been here before. Wait, what? Are you serious? This is my favorite place for a hamburger in the whole city. Okay then, what's good? Oh, so much to choose from. But I'd say go for a classic. Maybe the teriyaki burger or the tobikiri cheeseburger. What are these limited burgers like? They have American style barbecue burgers right now. I have one of them and it's pretty good. Really, if you're looking for a recommendation though, I'd say get the teriyaki burger. You really must come here a lot. Not that much, but the protein is good. Ah, okay, I usually just eat a lot of seafood at home. They have fish and shrimp burgers too, if you want one. No, I trust you. I'll try the teriyaki. Ik heb geen idee of ik dat goed uitspreek. In ieder geval, so we got our orders and sat down. I went with the teriyaki too. It really is a classic. I could tell she wasn't used to eating burgers. She looked a little awkward holding it. It's bigger than I expected. How do I even eat something like this? You just sort of dive in. I took an exaggerated bite into the burger, making sure to get some of the sauce on my face and leaving some lettuce hanging from my mouth. This looks good, right? Nanami instantly dropped the burger and burst out of laughing. Oh my god, you look ridiculous. After giggling subsided, she took a napkin to the soles of my face. I just can't take you anywhere, can I? There, much better. We smiled at each other, she was being so sweet. So, how do you think things went today?
Okay.
Actually, not bad at all. I think we had some good plays. Oh my god, this is really good. See, I told you. But yeah, I think it will run too. Think we get a goal back? Tough to say. We need to continue to do our best at every tryout. You never know what will work out. Right. She was right. We really needed to do absolutely everything we could. We just had to make it. Over the next week, we did exactly what? We did exactly that. We had tryouts for the Quincy's, Okayama, Agio, it went on and on. The last one on the list was a small team, Tokyo Red Wings. They were a new team that just had formed in the area. The Red Wings used to be a team in the north, but they disbanded a couple of years ago. Now they're starting over in Tokyo with a new team. Obviously, they can't start in the top league, so they're starting in League 2, but it's still worth a shot. Morning, Aya. Good morning, this is the last one, huh? Yeah, I have to admit, I'm a little nervous now. Yeah, me too, but we've done all we can do, right? Right, it's up to the followable gods after today. Well, then we need to show the gods what we're made of. Right. We made our way inside, did the usual signing questions, and started to warm up, ready for the day to start. Hey, what are you doing tonight? Tonight? Well, not much really. Have an idea? We should go out and celebrate. I don't know. We could go to a bar, watch a movie. Sounds good. Looks like we're about to go. Stay sharp, huh? Right. Hi everyone, thanks for coming by. It's been a long couple of weeks for all of you, I'm sure. Thanks for coming out to our tryout. We're new, so we're not going to bore you with details and our history. Let's get down to business. Well, this is a nice change. Nanami and I compared together for the training segment. This really worked in our favor. Though I still wasn't amazing at passing trails, Nanami was able to make us both look good. I was still in top form, so the fitness test went very well. Even the coach commented on how I did, so that was a massive plus. Next were the practice games. Luckily Nanami and I were put together again. Right everyone, this time I'm looking for technique, good teamwork and awareness. We're building a team from scratch, so teamwork is absolutely key here. We need everyone to be able to work together. Show me what you can do. I'll be happy to answer questions afterwards. The other team were good, really good. I don't think the person serving is particularly comfortable on a team though. Maybe she's nervous. After a few exchanges, the forward player on the other side sent in a fast spike. Nanami darted underneath it, making it look so easy.
Mizuki!
She was going to set me up. I ran at the net and jumped as high as I could. Yeah. Point. Nice work you two. The rest of the trial continued like that. Nanami and I were on fire. We returned ball after ball, scored point after point. Eventually we were subbed out for some other players. But the coach did speak to us after the game. You seem to be wearing the same team colors. Played together before this?
Yeah.
We used to play in high school together. In this high school actually. Good job out there. You work well together. Thank you for the opportunity. We went back to the locker room to get changed. As we walked back, I slapped Nanami on the butt. Good job, Captain. Hey, we started discussing what we should do that night. I'm kinda stuck for ideas. Look, why don't you come over to my place? We could get some drinks, snack, and I don't know, watch a movie or do something? Watch a movie or something. Yeah, something neat, or do something. Sounds like fun, let's do that, but where can we get drinks? We'll stop at Tsukiji on the way. There's a ton of stores around there. Well, alright, sounds good. We'd obviously getting used to seeing each other in our underwear by now. It wasn't the Giggle Fest, it was the first time we came for a trial. We both matured and changed. We were less shy around each other. We kissed a lot more. We worked hard too. We've been through quite a lot together. I just realized this is probably the last time we'll ever set foot inside this locker room. Huh? You're right, we've certainly had some good times here though, haven't we? We sure have. It was where I first met you. Was it? I barely noticed you at first, but I always thought you were cute. Aw, so you are. So are you. When you came back for senior year, all toned out, I suddenly noticed you were also sexy. And now you come with blushing again. But I think I may have noticed something about you at about that time. Still, wow. Yep, still cute when she goes all red like that. We got changed and left. It felt strange to leave it so quiet, so empty. Perhaps someone else will find the passion here. Maybe they'll find friends here, or maybe like me, they'll fall in love here. It's a nice evening out tonight. It's still sunny until late. There's a nice breeze and the rainy season is over. Perfect, really. We decided to get some takeout and some drinks to take back to Naomi's place. Then unexpectedly her phone rang. Hello? She started flapping her arm at me frantically. Actually, I'm with her now. Wait, does that mean... yeah, thank you. I'll let her know. When do you need an answer by? Mark started pounding. Did someone call us with an offer? Okay, then we'll call you back tomorrow. Thank you again. She hung up the phone and just stared blankly at me. What? Tell me what happened already. The Red Wings. They offered us a contract. Are you serious? The coach called me. Said it was because we were a good pair. Oh my god, so this means...
Aya!
We did it! We jumped to each other's arms and started jumping around screaming. We were ecstatic. Passengers must have thought we'd gone insane. But we didn't care. We're pro! We really did it. We did it together. Then she kissed me deeply on the lips and went back to shouting and hollering. This was huge. We done it. We were going to play for a team together. Naomi, I couldn't have done it without you. Not true. You pushed me to play hard too. We helped each other. That's all. Well, now we have a reason to celebrate. Let's go get some drinks. Oh, I better call Mama Tower. I didn't even care about the details, the pay, or the fact that we hadn't even signed a contract or anything. We were happy to be playing together. Right here in Tokyo. This felt almost too good to be true. Misschien is het al te goed om waar te zijn.
Alright, here, I'll get this all in the fridge. Make yourself at home.
Need any help?
Nope, you're the guest today. Heads up!
She threw a can of peach flavored chewy at me, which I cut in one hand.
Nice catch!
She brought over the takeout and a beer for herself. She sat down next to me and exclaimed,
Here's to us, the newest pro volleyball players in Tokyo! Go Red Wings!
Don't forget cutest, go Red Wings. We clinked the drinks together and drank deeply. I think we were both in a big celebratory mood. The food we picked up was delicious too. Yakisoba from Naomi's favorite takeout place. Dang, you were holding out on me. This is delicious. I'd consider giving up most burger if I could eat this every day.
I'm sure you'll get sick of it eventually.
Nope, I probably get fat though.
Doesn't all your fat go to your boobs?
Hey, I mean, maybe. She kissed me on the cheek, I kissed her back on the lips. I could taste the beer in her breath. So, did you want to watch a movie tonight?
If you'd like. I don't really have anything recent, but I really like Castle in the Clouds.
I haven't seen that movie in forever. It's one of my favorites from when I was younger.
Oh, then we should totally watch it tonight.
Okay. Naomi cleared up the empty food boxes and got us another couple of drinks from the fridge. Then we started the movie. She didn't have any seating in the room, so instead we got cozy on our bed. We hadn't had much time together and alone like this, so I snuggled up next to her and put my hand on her shoulder. She rested her hand on my thigh, with her other hand holding a beer. She was still smiling while watching the movie. What are you smiling about?
I'm just happy. Really, really happy.
About the team?
Well, yeah, about the team. But about something else, too.
Ooh! All of a sudden, she jumped up and put a beer down on the desk.
Well, to be honest.
She took off her t-shirt and started unbuttoning her pants. Naomi. She shook those off, and then undid them letting it fall onto the floor.
This is the first time I've had you all to myself. And I want you, Aya.
Okay. She truly was beautiful. Seeing her topless only confirmed this for me. More than that, it really turned me on. Well, you're right. You have me all to yourself. So what are you doing all the way over there? De patch zal waarschijnlijk wel iets aan toevoegen. My sleep was interrupted by a kiss. I didn't want to open my eyes. I had the best night of sleep in what felt like years. Good morning. None of me had gone rest. Well, partially. She was smiling at me. Good morning. Sleep well? I slept like the dead. It was wonderful. Me too. I guess if we ever have trouble sleeping, then we know what to do. I guess you're right. I smiled back as I remembered the events of last night. Yesterday was magical in many ways. I'm making some eggs, if you're interested. Of course. I could get used to her cooking for me in her underwear. She was adorable. So, did you want to call the team back today and set everything up? Of course. I mean, the new season starts in about a month, right? Right. Things will probably move pretty quickly for training camp. We've probably got to go and sign the contracts too. Get a new uniforms. Oh yeah, I wondered about the uniforms. Their uniform is white, right? Yeah. So why exactly are they called the Red Wings? You know what? I have no idea. We started laughing. It really didn't make much sense. Wait, maybe they're sponsored by a maxi pet company? Gross, ew. That's all I'm going to be thinking about now. Naomi had a strange sense of humor. Her comments often came completely out of left field. But that just made it funnier. Sorry. Still, we better make that call. So we had breakfast together and set up a time to go and sign our contracts. It was a fairly informal affair. We went into an office with the league representative, and went over the details. Being a lower tier team, the pay wasn't much, but it was a start. It would allow us to live comfortably, and that's all we could ask for. Just as we were about to finish, the coach came in to greet us. Hey girls, I'm sure you remember me from the tryout. Let's do the formal introduction thing. I'm Coach Makino. It's a pleasure to have you both on board. I'll be looking forward to seeing what you can do. Ebihara, Mizuki. Yes, coach. So you two were friends on the team before, is that right? Friends on a team before. During the contract signing, the league representative had made it clear to us that the relationship between team members was strictly forbidden. Naomi and I had nodded at each other. We understood we couldn't tell anyone about the relationship. Of course, we're best friends. We have been for years, right, Mizuki? Right. Looks like we're going to be playing it safe for now. That's wonderful. Hopefully your teamwork and friendship will rub off on the other newbies. And we'll get a real team spirit going. You're both aware of the start times. Yes, coach. We'll see you on Monday at 8 AM sharp. Right on. I'll see you both then. Have a great day. We'd have to talk about this later, obviously. But for now, things are great. We're now signed players. We even got to keep our old team members. One of the benefits of joining a new team, I suppose. We finished up and left for the day and decided to go grab a lunch together at Moosburger. Ik moet wel zeggen, het gaat vandaag iets beter dan gisteren tijdens de eerste helft van deze aflevering. Stil, niet perfect, maar alsnog, het gaat gewoon heel stuk beter met actueel mezelf ook horen dat ik niet dingen gewoon totaal weglaat. Omdat mijn fucking stem het gewoon niet accepteert. Omdat mijn verkoudheid, want mijn verkoudheid, het zit er echt nog wel. En ik ben er echt heel erg mee bezig nog. Dus alleen, ik probeer dat niet te laten interrupten. Seriously, I think you might have gotten me hooked on these things. I never thought I'd be the type to enjoy a large piece of meat. Haha. Oh ha. None of me, to be honest, neither did I. I leaned over and kissed her on my cheek. Her jokes were kind of dumb, but I liked them. So what are we going to do about the no dating thing? Well, I guess we don't have much of a choice. Well, there are choices, but I don't want to pick one that involves losing you. And you won't have to, silly. We'll just have to keep it under wraps. I mean, it would look suspicious if we lived together, so thankfully I still live at home. Actually, I was going to talk to you about that. Oh? Well, I was going to suggest that you could move in with me. Oh, none of me. But now I guess I'll just say you can stay with me whenever you want. You're sweet. I mean, technically, I'll still be living with my mom, right? Right, I was just thinking I have that place all to myself, and I always message you when you're not around. Sometimes I miss you. Only sometimes, huh? You know what I mean. She's still easy to embarrass. Almost too easy. Yeah, I do. But wouldn't it be worth if we turned up for practice together? Not really. We'd already established that we're best friends. Nothing wrong with that. I guess you're right. I'm actually really looking forward to practice. I want to see what kind of things coach will be having us do. Yeah, she seems pretty down to earth, even though she's our head coach.
Yeah.
I hope she has some fresh ideas on how we can be competitive, considering we're such a new team. That would be nice. We finished our burgers while talking about what we'd like to see in practice. Then we went back to Nanami's place together. I even called Mom and let her know I'd be staying over at Nanami more often. She said she expected it, and not to worry. I do still worry, I'm the one who did most of the chores after all. She invited Nanami and I over whenever we wanted to have more drinks and food. With the season starting, we'll be having to take it easy on the drinks, I said. But it was a sweet offer, and I'm sure we make time to go over. It was a quiet night at home, just two of us. Nanami was finishing up some work on the laptop and I was watching videos on my phone. It was nice being able to spend time together, even though we weren't actually doing anything together as such. Oh, hey Nanami, what's up? I was just thinking about earlier. You know, with Mom inviting us over, you don't seem to talk with your parents much unless it's about work. Yeah, that's true. I suppose that's to you sooner than later. My parents, they don't approve of my lifestyle choices. You came out to them? Yeah, I'm not like you. I always knew I liked girls since I was younger. I watched all the idols on TV and well, I didn't want to be like them, if you catch my drift. Haha, of course. So I told them a few years ago, just before high school actually. That's when I decided I should go to school away from home. I know it was related. I'd always assumed it was going to be the first local high school with all my friends there. And that's why, remember you asked a long time ago why I was into volleyball? Yeah, you said it was complicated. That's the complication. I've always been good at volleyball. And when I got here, it was about all I had left from my old life. It sort of became my center, my identity to some extent. I think it always be now. I had a really tough time when I first moved here. I felt so alone. I thought I was going to die some days and that no one would even notice or care. I'm so sorry. No, it's okay. I mean, it kinda sucks, but I have to deal with it. It also means, well, I haven't told them about us yet. It's okay, I don't mind. Really? I mean, if they were cool with it and you didn't tell them, it'd be different. But I get not everyone is open-minded about these things, so it's okay. As long as I get to tell everyone else about how cute you are. Thanks, Aya. And you're right, they're not open-minded at all. They're traditional, born in the country and lived in the same town their whole lives. They just don't get it. Yeah, I wondered why my family wasn't the same. I mean, we're originally from the country too. But then I figured, with all of Grandpa's traveling and meeting people from different cultures, I guess it must have helped in that regard. I can see that, being introduced to new cultures and ways of thinking can often expand your own. Right. Thanks, Aya, I mean it. You're welcome, you're special to me, Nanami. I'll always be at your side. Now get back to work. Yes, ma'am. I really meant it. She was special to me. I was falling more and more in love with her each day of my life. Alsjeblieft laat het niet ook op zo'n manier uit elkaar vallen als dat hele gezeik met Yuka, want dat was gewoon scheid. Dat met Yuka, dat was gewoon bullshit. En daarnaast gebeurt het echt. The first week of practice went by in a complete blur. Meeting new team members, the coaching and back office teams, and of course the practice itself. Coach worked as hard, but she had some great experience. She used to coach the All Japan Under-21 team and won a lot of trophies with them. She had these great passing and moving exercises that worked really well for Nanami and I. They felt like a natural fit for us. Overall, things were going great. We felt like we were getting closer and closer to being ready for our first ever game in just 3 weeks' time. Oh, and it turned out that a new training facility was still under construction, so we were using our old school gym again. Just for the preseason. After all, they do need to teach classes when school starts this year. Alright everyone, gather around. Today I want to further explore the passive move eventually we've been working on this week. I'm proud of all your progress. I mean it, we've come a long way in a short time, but we still got a long way to go. Today we'll be doing footwork drills. Footwork is important in volleyball, as it is in any sport. I'm sure you've seen movies that have athletes jumping in and out of tires in the training montages. We'll be doing that, but with a bit of a twist. In front of you, you see 2 sets of tires. Think of it like a one-on-one duel. You both have a ball and have to make their way to the other player and throw them at the ball. Wauw, dat kwam helemaal verkeerd uit. In front of you, you see 2 sets of tires. Think of it like a one-on-one duel. You both have a ball and have to make their way to the other player and throw the ball at them. If you step on top of the tires, you're out. Step aside of a tire and you're out. You'll keep going until you get a successful hit. The point of the exercise is to have your footwork be natural, a muscle memory type of situation. This will allow you to concentrate on your upper body and land a successful hit. Are we ready? Let's do this. This sounded like fun, kind of unique spin on dodgeball or something like that. We'll watch the few of the others go up first. The first attempts were not good, everyone was tripping over or missing their shots completely. Concentrate girls, you can do it. Okay, next is Ebihara and Hashimoto. Ready? And go. I can tell this will be easier for Nanami. Her spacing and positioning has always been good. The other player, Hashimoto, was slow to start. She was struggling to not trip on the inside of the tires. Nanami made it closer and closer. I could tell she was thinking of making a shot. Then all of a sudden, bang! Ah, damn it. Alright, Ebihara, you're out. Next is, as Nanami went to stand, I heard a sound I'll never forget. I immediately rushed over, but coach was already taking charge. Ebihara, what hurts?
My knee! It hurts when I try to...
Rip? Don't move it, it's okay. I'm gonna psych you in here. Will you, Mizuki? On it. I ran out to get a psychotherapist from the temporary office we've been given. It pained me to leave Nanami by herself. I could hear her screams as I left the gym. When I came back, I could tell her be crying through the pain. I grabbed her hand and told her it would be okay. I'm not even sure if she heard me. Her face was all crunched up. The psycho gave her an injection and helped her up. She could not put any weight on her leg. And every hop made her wince in pain. The ambulance was called. Practice was over for today. I traveled with her to the hospital. We were best friends after all, so I was worried about her. Jesus Christ, my spraak. That's what I said anyway. Truth is, it looked like a bad fall. I was scared this would be an injury, though it means she'd miss opening day. Wow, it turned out that the prognosis was worse than I feared. Okay, here we go. Just lie down, okay? Are you hungry? I can cook. Sure, cook whatever you want. Look, I'm worried about you, Nanami. Yeah, I'm fucking scared here, okay? An ACL injury. It couldn't possibly be worse. I mean, this ends careers. Mine hasn't even fucking started yet. She was furious, angry, upset, all of the things I'd be ever had that kind of injury too. I could absolutely understand why she was upset. Hey, it's okay, look, I made a copy of the keys. That way I can come here after practice every day. I can up cook and... Don't you get it? That's it for me. You heard the doctor, an ACL needs surgery. Why would the team keep me, knowing that I need surgery and may not even get back here 100%? Even after years of Psycho, people say they never feel the same. It's over for me. Nanami, don't think like, whatever, you get to keep playing, it doesn't matter to you. Of course it matters, I want to do this because of you. I want to play alongside you, to share success together. It means everything to me, and I'll do whatever it is in my power to make sure you come through this, okay? Okay, I'm sorry. It's okay, I'll be mad too. We get through this together, okay? Okay. Let's look up next to her on the bed. It felt good to have her arms around me. I was scared for her. I knew all the things she was trying to say were true. But I couldn't give up. I couldn't let her give up either. We had reached our dream. To have it taken away now would be too much. Just too much to bear. Hey, you think that I'll be able to walk soon? Yes, but only if you rest. That's why you have to let me take care of you, okay? Okay. So I vowed to myself to take care of her. Obviously, I'd have to juggle the responsibility with daily practice for the Red Wing, but it felt like if it was for Nanami, then I could do anything. Turning up for practice without Nanami was a little weird. But I decided that in order to do my best for Nanami, I had to do my best here and keep my place on the team. I at least want her to be able to come back to a game and watch us play while she's injured. Starting off laps on the gym, Coach wanted us to work on our fitness in light of what happened. So she had us work lots of muscle groups with free weights, push-ups and other floor exercises. It was okay, but I preferred my Pilates routines. They had much more bigger impact to me personally. I got on the point where I was doing pilates every single day without fail, and even have been introducing the enemy to some stretches. Coach finished up with some fast-paced passing drills. I was happy, it was probably the weakest part of my game. By the end of the practice session I was exhausted. It really pushed hard today. Hey Mizuki, good job out there. Thanks. I appreciate it. How is Biara holding up? Have you seen her since her injury? Yeah, she's coping. Cooping? Oh, whatever. I think she's still in shock. Yeah, it's a big one, right? An ACL was a serious injury. I decided to press further on what the team would be doing for the injury. Yeah, doesn't it require surgery? It does. It's something I'm working out with finance guys right now. Obviously, she can stay on the waitlist under universal healthcare, but to go private will be best for a complex injury like that. It's definitely something we're looking into. That's good. You should be pleased to hear that. I'm kind of helping her around the house. She doesn't have any family locally. You're a good friend and a good teammate, Mizuki. Keep up the good work. I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks, coach. I had the showers and ran to our train station as fast as I could. I wanted to check on her, as she hadn't sent me a mail today. Oké. Einde van deze sessie. Volgende sessie is morgen. Ik hoop dat ik dan gewoon weer 2 afleveringen doe. Dus 1 gehele aflevering doe in plaats van een halve. In ieder geval, volgende keer gaan we kijken hoe het dan loopt. En gaan we ook even uitzoeken hoe het dan zit met de naam-medoeten. Want eindigt het ook hierbij, hier in de buurt van? Of gaat het nog langer door? Ik weet het niet. We gaan het allemaal wel zien. Tot de volgende aflevering.